Yeah, I played golf in college and got really sick of it. And then I worked in apparel after that, and then figured out the whole business side of it, and then put everything together when it was time to run Metalwood. So there's a reason like the word golf isn't in our name brand, right? It's like not called Metalwood Golf. I think that that's really pigeonholes you into like a category. And we like to be a little more fluid than that. What up? Welcome in. Oh shit. What do we get? Tofu salad. What do we get? Woodier mushrooms. Bomb. My name is Cole Young. I'm the owner and founder of Metalwood Studio, and we are here at the Metalwood Studio on La Brea Avenue in Los Angeles, California. When we opened the store, I wanted it to feel like a shitty like 90s Play It Again sport store, right? So the whole thing is made with slat wall and, you know, pegboard and everything like that, and it's pretty like easily convertible. And like when you walk in here, yeah, the clothes are the clothes, and I wanted everybody to be able to like buy what they found online. But there's a lot of stuff that ends up on the floor here that was used as like a reference or like, you know, sample pieces, stuff that I've just collected over the years. I grew up playing golf competitively and like wanted to have the latest and greatest, but it just like wasn't an option really. Golf in general is just expensive. When I kind of fell out of love with golf after college and then got back into it when I was working at another golf brand called Malbin, I just like, I realized or recognized like the ability to go and apply like this thing that was happening in vintage apparel to the golf world. We use collaborations to remind the opposite party that we're either a golf brand or we're not a golf brand. I don't know, we're just challenging the way that people view golf products, and what better way to do that than to collaborate with Woon. The MetalWoon 4-piece capsule is 2 hats, a t-shirt, and towel. The towel is like a golf towel that we use on our golf bags for when you hit the ground and you take some dirt with it and there's dirt on your golf club, so you have to clean it off. We made the classic Woon shape 6-panel hat with our collab MetalWoon on the front, as well as our camo hat. And then the t-shirt, the idea of it was literally like a bow with a golf ball in it. I think the best interactions are like when the Gen Z like feel a disruptor wearing like little shit kid is coming in and they're like, you know, daddy just bought them some Stussy, and then the dad is like, hold on, there's a golf store in here. And then so he's in here, the kid's in the corner just like, oh my God. And he's just like, whoa, you got MP14s? Like, I guess that's another thing that's different about us is that there's
only one place to go.
Yeah.
Roger Dunn. So.
If you live in Los Angeles and you like break this thing and you need it to get fixed, like you can take it to a store called Roger Dunn, but they would like tell you, oh yeah, we'll get it to you in like a week. And sometimes a week is not fast enough, because if you're like a fiend and you want to play golf the next day, you need it done faster. So we do all that over there. So it's like reshafting, regripping, like any like need for golf repair, we can do it here. What we've always admired about Woon is like their attention to counterculture, right? And I mean, what the golf saying is like, oh, it's not your grandpa's sport anymore. And you could literally say like, oh, it's not your mom's Chinese restaurant, but it is your mom's Chinese restaurant, so. But no, what we've admired about Woon is like, they've identified a new consumer, a new way to like enjoy, you know, Chinese cuisine that can kind of transcend like the food industry. So Fred Couples, for those that don't know, is like former #1 golfer in the world, who's like around between the 70s to like the early 2000s. A lot of the inside jokes of Metalwood have been around like kind of sexualizing like a 50-year-old white man. It's just like, he's our favorite golfer. If you asked me like, oh, if you could put Metalwood on any pro golfer, who would it be? And it would be Fred Couples. My friend, he was like, you kind of have like a hard-on for Fred Couples, like what's up with that? I was like, oh yeah, he's like the muse of the brand. And And then he said, you know, I'm like best friends with him, right? Like I could get him Metalwood stuff and he'll wear it and like send a picture. So we did that, and as a thank you for the clothes, he gave us 2 like pretty amazing pieces of memorabilia. So this is from the 1989 Ryder Cup, and every person that played in the Ryder Cup got one hand-drawn like thing, and that's his. Like there's one, and he gave that to us. And then he also gave us this magnet, which is over here, and this is from his locker. From the 2012 Ryder Cup, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, the Camo Hat is the reason we have a company. It's like the only way we can pay the bills. We've sold a lot of them, and it's our logo on a camo hat. And for whatever reason, it went viral. It's something that golfers and non-golfers alike wear. The inspiration behind a lot of it is supposed to be 90s, early 2000s vintage golf iconography and like fonts and all that kind of stuff. And that's where we draw a lot of inspiration for our design. But we also kind of just don't take ourselves very seriously, right? Like the design process is like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if we did this? And then we do it, and then it sells. We use collaborations as like a way of reminding people how fluid we are as a brand and a company. It's an added benefit that, you know, Keegan and I are friends and we're both kind of cut from the same cloth. I'm Chinese, you're Chinese, I like golf, you like golf. We made some stuff together. It's, yeah.
Synergy.
Synergy.